everyone, and welcome back. It's StarLatcher Season 12, and we are in the Europe Qualifier, Stage 1, where we have 4 groups, A, B, C, and D, of 4 teams, and we got to get the top 2 teams from each of those groups so we can move on to Stage number 2, and then things get more exciting, and then we take it to StarLatcher Land, and we're going to have a good old time. And, well, for right now, though, our good time is going to be with Empire once again, as you can hear right there. And they're going to be taking on the Goomba Gaming Group. Well, I got to be honest with you, folks. I have not casted a Goomba Gaming match since last Summit 2 qualifier when I was here at the house last time. So I might be a bit rusty with my roster and player knowledge as far as Goomba goes. And I'm sure possibly the roster's changed up quite a bit since then. We'll have to take a look here. In fact, I have the technology. Let's do it before the draft goes too far. I want to hit this button.
10 seconds
work
remaining.
with me. There we go. Boom. Goomba Gaming.
5
Chill.
seconds
EDE or Eddie. RMN. Exist. Well, he's not on the team anymore. And then one other one. Can I see it again, please? This thing changes the thing too quick. And a moment. I'm going to call him a moment. So, yeah, there's your Goomba grading. This is going to be a long cast. This is your Goomba Gaming Group. I'm making that way too hard on myself. And they have a pretty tough task ahead of them in here. They are going to be facing off one of the top teams right now, if not the top team, really making their way out from the CIS Russian scene. And, well, that's going to be Empire. Look at these guys. Handsome. As always, Resolution, Yoki, Silent, Aloha, Dance, and Always Want to Fly. They are your StarLatcher Season 11 champions.
10 seconds remaining.
And, well, they're coming into this match pretty heavy favorites, and I'm sure not many people are surprised by that. The exact numbers, though, according to Dota 2 Lounge, it is 88% favorites for Empire over the 12% Goomba. So you never know, guys. Last series, it was Na'Vi going against Basically Unknown, and look what happened there. Basically Unknown walked away, spoiler alert, with a 2-1 win. So, good work for them. Big props. Unfortunately for Na'Vi, they get pushed down pretty low in that group, and there is a slight chance that they might not even make it to the next stage. And what would happen then? How dare we have a StarLatcher event without Na'Vi? Well, it's too soon to say. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyways, let's get back in order here. We got Goomba taking on Empire, and Goomba opened up their draft with a first pick Jug. A bit interesting to me. Empire grab a hold of their Shadow Fiend, and they're preserving their second pick a little bit here. This is normally like to sneak in their first support grab. And it's going to be the Earthshaker. Well, I say this is their first support grab, but this is Empire after all. And they have recently been running a couple of different picks in their offlane for Yoki. He started off being very heavy into like just Tidehunter and Axe. That was what he was running with back at StarLatcher, and it was like immediate that you had to respect ban the Axe. He was just going a bit too crazy with it. So he kind of set the standard. Many players started bringing in the Axe. And, well, speaking of which, Axe has not been banned out. If for somehow, some way, Goomba Gaming don't pick up Axe here, and then no one bans it, I would fall out of my seat. That would be just absolutely crazy. So we'll have to see. But they're nursing this pick. They're going to go for the Clockwork. So, okay. Maybe they're anticipating that Team Empire could be baiting out a second pick Sniper. No, that can't work. They already have a Shadow Fiend. I mean, I guess you could Safe Flame farm Shadow Fiend. But, you know, or they could be going for Sniper themselves. Goomba could try to get Sniper themselves, and they've already secured the Clockwork. They don't have to worry about going against the Clockwork. They might not have to worry against going against the Storm Spirit, though. It's never going to be that. Okay, you know what? Let's just forget talking about Sniper. The ugly guy has just been banned. Okay, so we don't have to theory craft about that any further. Empire do the smart thing. They have a Shadow Fiend first pick. They eliminate some of the best mid laners to go against Shadow Fiend. They get rid of the Lina, and then they get rid of the Sniper. As a secondary support, if that, of course, is if the Earthshaker is not going to be an offlane Earthshaker, they get the Ancient Apparition. It's another interesting pick. Now, this time around, unlike the last match, I can see its potency. going against something like a Clockwork even early on, let's say you're in a laning setup, which he very well could be, he has a really good time zoning back someone like a Clockwork. So Clockwork could be on the dire side off lane. Ancient Apparition is very good with his early right click thanks to the Chilling Touch. You can get early points into Cold Feet because, well, Clockwork could end up getting himself trapped inside cogs, and it makes for an easy freeze. Hell, Cold Feet is so good to zone back with against a melee offlaner because you just throw it out there and you can get some easy right clicks in. If they commit for the man fight, then they're going to end up being locked down and disabled. And if they don't want to do that, they have to run away and just kind of take the punishment. So they'll deal with the best with it. But the Rubik is going to be the third pick here for Goomba Gaming as their first support. You got your Fissure access to kind of go with from there, maybe a Requiem. Hell, you might be able to take a lot from the Ancient Apparition. And, well, I do like the Rubik in conjunction with the Clockwork, or it works very well there. But there it is. So with Disruptor being grabbed right here from Empire, this is a core Earthshaker. And it is going to be what I imagine the Yoki offlane Earthshaker. He had been running this Earthshaker. He had been running a Sand King. And he had been making it work, man. So that's good. We get to find that out. The thing is that Disruptor and AA can both be pretty selfless supports, but between the two of them, that means that this Ancient Apparition can kind of be a bit more greedy, and he can probably put together a reasonably timed Midas to go into an Agnums sooner than later, whereas someone like Disruptor is not too item dependent. He's a bit level dependent. You know, you can just do so much once you get the levels together. Even starting at like level 5, let's say, I think is just like one of his biggest early peaks because you can, by then you get level 3 Glimpse. The range is ridiculous, and so you can make some easy setups, and you can at least have one value point into both Thunderstrike as well as Kinetic Field. But then once he's able to kind of get the Static Storm, that's when things get really fun. It is a bit peculiar to see Disruptor picked up here, though. More of a niche pick that's good against something like a Wisp or a Storm Spirit or an Ember Spirit. Hell, he's good against all the spirits because his silence is so good. But it just seems a bit funny. Or maybe against a Tinker. But overall, I mean, he's a great hero. He's like my number 2 support go-to. So with that, we'll have to see here. And by the way, Axe was still not touched. So I don't think we'll be seeing an Axe this game. Both teams seem to be already decided as far as what their offlane will be. But this is one of the very rare kind of games where an Axe is just going to be not acknowledged. Just, I know he's there, and we're just going to keep moving right on through. I say that now, but we could end up seeing like a, who knows? Who knows? Could see a position 4 Clockwork, and they decide like, oh, let's get the Axe because we can.
Spirit.
Oh, there's going to be Storm Spirit.
Team Empire.
Well, that's a Storm Spirit pick into a Disruptor, which I just said Disruptor is good against Storm Spirit, so I'm probably either about to eat my words or look really cool. So I'll be good with either. But so mid lane potential Storm Spirit to go toe-to-toe with your Shadow Fiend. The matchup is pretty moderate, but with some early help here, which could come in the form of this Rubik, because I know you can kind of roam around a bit with your Ancient Apparition and Disruptor, but they're not like the best ganking team. There's no real hard lockdown there. It's just kind of like, hopefully at that point you can set up something with a Glimpse. But these two are normally on like zonage duty, so you gotta have to, make sure you have your offlaners in check. You don't want this Clockwork to get easy access to farm. And I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Goomba side of things, but Goomba can go and be a bit aggressive early on to Empire if they like. Chen is also... Oh, no, Chen was not ignored. Oh, I was just going to say and Enigma would be a good one if they want to go with a greedy secondary support, but they're not going to get Enigma. They're not going to get Chen. What could they get? They get a Sand King. Teams don't run Sand King, it seems like, anymore, though, in that 4 position. But if they kind of wanted to keep the trend and do get a more greedy secondary support, they could do that. But it's Empire with the next pick. And what I imagine being the silent hero. He's been playing a lot of Jug. He's been playing a lot of Brew recently, but Jug's already been picked. Brew's already been banned. His old signature, tried and true, was the Gyrocopter, but haven't seen much of that lately. And when I have, it's been pretty unsuccessful. But it's going to be a Doom. So that is a farming Doom. It's either a farming Doom or that's an off-lane Doom Yoki, and we're going to get to see a silent Earthshaker. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a silent Doom Yoki offlane Earthshaker. And then they can either decide to go with dual lanes or they can go with the 3 amigos there on the bottom. Doom, Disruptor, and AA. But look at this. Okay, that's a Night Stalker. And that's a position 4 Night Stalker. We've been seeing some of these teams do this. I believe it was Moscow 5 is one of those kind of teams where they like to get aggressive early, man. First Nightfall at 4 minutes in, they're ready to go out and meet that quota of getting those quick kills. The problem is that when those kills don't come. All right, sweet. I got the end game up. That production value is just so good. But there you have it, folks. This is going to be game number 1 of a best-of-3 matchup between Team Empire taking on the Goomba Gang. Goomba Gaming, I guess, if you want to be specific. But this is their debut at StarLadder Season 12, looking to put on a bit of a show here. They know that they are not the favorites coming to this matchup, but anything is possible. And frankly, with the Dota I've been seeing the last couple of days, it really is anything is possible. I mean, if you're snowballing to a cliff, if you're coming back on a 5 versus 2 or a 5 versus 3 due to disconnects. And speaking of which, unfortunately, we have our first disconnect. Why the hell did I just jinx myself? All right, well, there is going to be a pause as Resolution will DC, and we'll probably wait for him to come back. But regardless, it's going to be a tough task here for Goomba, and we'll have to see if they're going to be able to take it to Empire or if Empire are going to look to do what they always do and, well, look good playing Dota and walk away with a clean 2-0. But I'm sure I'm with everyone else when I say we just want to have a good match, a nice, entertaining one, and we can have at it. While we take this moment, because we are paused up, and maybe for some of the people who are coming by for the second series and weren't here before, we can give you an idea as far as how the group stages are. Or at least this is stage 1 of StarLadder Season 12. You can see it right there. It's 4 teams per group in 4 groups, Group A, B, C, and D. We already saw earlier Group A, and Secret came out on top. Right now we're in the meat and potatoes of Group B. Empire already looked pretty sharp. They've already taken a series off of Na'Vi, and they've taken a series off of the basically unknown group. And this is going to be their final matchup here against Goomba, and they would love to walk away with an undefeated series run, while Goomba would like to come in with a good debut. We saw Na'Vi just go down to basically unknown, so that puts them into a very rough situation at the bottom of this group. And basically unknown get a win, and now there's possible chance for maybe some sort of top 2 potential tiebreaker. I'm not sure if it goes to head-to-head after that or not. We'll have to wait and see what the admin's ruling will be. Group C is going to have Hellraisers, Vega, SFZ, and Cloud9, and then that leaves Group D, which many consider the biggest and stacked group. It's going to be Alliance, NIP, PR, and Asus Polar. So there's your groups. Lots of action here, especially for the European side of things, and all at that same moment, we also do have America, China coming up, as the Chinese Shuffle did finish up. We're going to get to see some of those games played. And actually, let me see, because we have a moment here. We're still paused, by the way, in game, waiting for Resolution to come back. Apparently, he's just, I don't know, taking a dump or something. We'll have to wait for him. Let's see if I can look at America here. Load up here. There we go. Like, here's America. Actually, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. All right, well, I guess that's America then. There. Oh, I switched this over. Maybe I can look at China. We could see what's to come with that. Huh? StarLadder TV. All right. eHome, Tongfu, IG, LGD. Group B, Hyperglory Team, DK, Newbie, and Vici Gaming. Of course, a lot of these rosters have been changed up quite a bit. I know, like, How has been the recent acquired to Vici Gaming after the departure of Black. And I'm sure a lot of these other teams have changed up quite a bit. Burning now on IG, for example. I'm going to get to learn a lot about these teams very soon. Part of my next stint of casting is going to be doing Summit 3 China. So I'll get the crash course. But here I'm going to quickly try to switch over as we do have Resolution reconnected into the game, and we get finally started and underway. Let's just hope that was the last of all the pauses and we can keep on playing, because now we have Empire at risk here as a smoke comes out from the Goomba squad. And they are going to go for an early first blood, so we will hold off the introductions. Oh, they are so close, they don't even know it. Oh, it's popped. They know they're right around the corner here. And quickly, Empire withdraw. Or do they? Or do they? Hi, how's it going? Wow, what a eat. Right through the tree here. Night Stalker trying to catch up with Aloha Dance, but I think he has just gone too far. Even with boots on, he is chasing down Aloha Dance, who also has the boots. Finally, he gets to slow off, but they cannot keep going, and Goomba finally go on the retreat. Or they're going for a flank play. Oh, they're not going to get there in time. Okay, so it looks like Goomba are going to have to walk away from this. They plant down. Oh, they're still here. They are still here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Begins.
ACAA. This is so awkward.
Stupendous.
Okay, well, they help secure the rune. It's going to be Storm Spirit who grabs that bounty rune on the bottom and leaves Resolution on his Shadow Fiend with the rune at the top. So finally, as it seems that things will calm down a bit. I say that, but then I know something might happen here. All right, there's going to be the ward planted. They get telekinesis, lead back. Aloha Dance going to be slowed here. I don't think they have the manpower to take him down. They don't. But it is going to be costing him quite a bit of regen. He's already down to 1 tango left on Disruptor, and he cannot get as cocky about his lane play. Because Goomba have thrown together a nice little aggro try here that I don't think they were expecting. I'm really curious to see what the impact of this Night Stalker is going to be. He just has eyes here on Silent in this Doom. Nearby, he's going to use the Uri Devour. Now he crosses past with him. The slow's going to be there, and they start right-clicking it in. Telekinesis pops up, goes right onto the Juggernaut. RMN pulls out the spin, looks to go on a chase, does not keep going, and then they turn back. Now they think they want to go into Aloha Dance, but it's Rubik who's going to go down first, trying to eat his way through the cheese. Not going to be so fortunate. Silent is going to be the one who walks away with the first blood. Oh, this is turning into a disaster for Goomba early on. Night Stalker now the one who could be in trouble. Right clicks are there, but he's able to tango up and he will be fine. But then Jug is going to be next. Even if they don't die, they are losing so much life. It's going to cost them so much in regen value. Telekinesis. Jug lives, salves up. Now they go for Rubik. Oh, they're going to get him. That's back-to-back takedowns on your Rubik. That's what you get on tilt. Oh my God. If I was in a pub and that was me, that is just like, I'm done. Screw Dota. I'm done. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. That looked like almost an opportunity for Goomba Gaming to get a good first blood, even on Silent there, but it just doesn't come together. And then the focus just goes crazy. They're all over the place. They're trying to make dives. They're trying to get hits in. And what turned out to be a very aggressive early advantage for Goomba Gaming in this bottom lane is now no bueno. Now they are going to be the ones on the back foot. They've already handed over a wealth of some gold and some early XP boost. And it's going to be hard. So I guess with that, I can finally go through some standard intros here. I mean, I'll try my best here with Goomba. Like I said, guys, haven't casted a Goomba game since the Summit 2 quals, so it's been quite a while since I've seen this roster. But oh, disaster. It just doesn't stop. Yoki, it ventures away from his off lane and just is like, let's check out mid. Goes there and gets the courier kill. Oh, Empire. This is looking like a strong start already, man. That's just a huge boost for resolution on your mid lane. But anyways, back on bottom, RMN, he's going to be playing your core Jug here for Goomba Gaming. We got Eddie, or EDE. He's going to be playing your Rubik. Nearby, it's going to be a moment here playing your 4-position roaming Night Stalker. He's actually up in the top lane now. He's going to be side by side with Mr. Chill. He's going to be playing your off-lane Clockwork, which is actually a safe lane Clockwork. I said that backwards as they went with the aggro lane. We got Mr. Bake Mono. All right, Bake Mono, he's going to be playing your Storm Spirit. That leaves Empire. These are a few names I actually do know. Resolution, he's going to be playing your Shadow Fiend. Yoki is on the off-lane Earth... I almost said Earth Spirit. Off-lane Earthshaker. Bottom lane is going to be always want to fly on your AA. Aloha Dance, who catches the glimpse, pulls back EDE. And your Rubik is going to be in trouble. The lift is there, but Rubik goes down, and now the spin comes out. With the help and the slow and the rotation from a moment, they should get a return kill, and they do. Goomba Gaming do finally get themselves on the board, but they lose their Jug. Not worth it for Goomba. As Empire continue to just come out a little bit on top at the end of these skirmishes, man. Taking down now the Jug with the Rubik together. Anyways, that's Silent there. That's going to be on the Doom. No surprise. And look at this. A moment. He gets a haste rune. They ping out mid. It is 4 minutes in. This is a good chance, but there's not a lot of mana here on Bake. I don't think this is something he can go for. But they are considering it. Nope, back to bottom they go. Comes in from behind. Silent's already turned the corner to get away. And I also want to keep eyes on mid because look at Yoki here. He's doing a bit of that roaming Earthshaker, it looks like. Even considering a coming from behind onto Bake. While he's still level 5 and not quite level 6, they would love to be able to get him, and now it's going to be the dive. Rotation already comes. Yoki waits out the fissure, gets it there, but it's on the other side. They toss Resolution up to the high ground. He does not catch the raise, and Yoki can't finish him off, so they have to withdraw, but they go right into trouble. Nightmare in front of him is it's going to be a moment on his Night Stalker who does get that kill. Wanted to call him Nightmare. It's Night Stalker, silly banana. RMN makes his return, but he had been dropped previously, and this is not a comfortable laning setup for him. He's now going to get zoned back here from both Silent and AA. Yoki makes his return up to the lane. Clockwork's been pretty persistent on staying in his lane, though, and he does benefit a lot from it. He is level 6, almost level 7 with power treads. Now he cogs up Yoki. Oh, no! That creep got my way! And that hook shot will not be connecting. That could have been a sweet little grab onto Yoki, but Chill is unfortunately going to have to shake that one off. Resolution now back in mid lane. Level 6, almost level 7. He is a full level ahead of the Storm Spirit in the mid lane. Bottom lane. Glimpse back on the jug. He makes the call, and they immediately turn around for it, and boom! They get the last hit in. It's Silent who grabs the kill. Empire advanced forward now 5-2. Now a rotation here, possibly. Aloha Dance looking to scout out the bottom rune, but it had already been snagged up. And you could see there, a moment thought he maybe could have a chance to make a go onto Silent, but it's not going to be as easy. Silent already has phase boots, so he is deceptively fast. Look at him. He's trying to maybe bait in a moment into a bit of an overdrive here. As Always Want to Fly is going to be back. Now they do scout him out. Always Want to Fly could be hustled down here. You see the bottle charges come out, but not quite enough damage there for your Night Stalker to get the job done on his solo. But look at this. He comes in from behind, plants the ward, sees two very low Goomba members, or sorry, two very low Empire members, and he's going to make the choice to jump onto the AA and get the kill there. Now he's going to run right through the small camp and right over to the right-hand side. Oh, he actually goes back in now. Gets the slow. Here comes RMN. Jumps in on the Silent. Wasn't expecting that one, and it's going to be a double kill for a moment in his Night Stalker. Good way to bait in Silent to hang around a little longer than he anticipated because the jug rotated over. Certainly helped out. And Aloha Dance, who had been parking himself instead on the mid lane. Maybe looking for a kill here on the Rubik. There they go, looking to move forward. Oh, he can glimpse back that TP. Just do it, baby. See you later, buddy. Bye-bye. That is like one of the best feelings ever. They have a gem dedicated to just how many glimpses you get sent. Oh, wow. Come on, Aloha Dance. Really? Not one? I think Disruptor has like, what, 5 sets? There's so many hats. He has none. Oh, well. But regardless, that's a free and easy 100 gold. That Storm Spirit's going to have to do that walk of shame back to lane with. Runes pop up. Bottom rune is an illusion, which will be bottled there from Yoki, leaving the bounty rune instead there for the top, which it looks like it was picked up there from, yeah, Resolution. Empire claiming both of those runes. They think about making it go towards the mid lane, but now they double back, and they want to go for bottom. Aloha Dance not level 6 quite yet, but there's going to be the Doom connecting onto RMN. A moment turns the corner here, and they realize they need more help. Rubik's here, thankfully from behind, and now Chill shows up. Fissure flies out. RMN very low, goes down from the Doom. Always Want to Fly could be traded in exchange and will be. Now they go on to Silent. Oh, the Cold Feet connects. Puts Chill in his place. They are able to finish off Silent. Now looking to make it go into Aloha Dance. Get that connection. Double kill for Bake Mono, as he's able to walk away from that, but 1-2 raises onto a moment from Resolution. And it's enough to scare them back. It's a 3-for-1 trade and about 1,100 gold swing for Goomba Gaming after that. big fight they needed. Uh-oh. Chill caught with the fissure. Another raise. Needs another right click, but he's bottling up. And he's fine. Woo, gets to walk away with his life. That was close. Uh-oh. Big glimpse back. Tried to juke it with the ball lightning, but that's not happening. He'll be out of mana, but he will be able to make it away, though. All right, so the dust settles. Damage has been done. It's Goomba who come out on top. The slight favorite's there. And, well, for the side of Empire, maybe it's taking the time and patience to wait it out. But I don't think they have the time and patience. Top lane. The aggression continues as they get the slow and the Omni follow-up right there. RMM gets that one on his jug. And Goomba Gaming now ahead as far as kills, 6 to 8. Get another little boost on that. And they're off to a nice little head start here in the early game.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
But if you look at net worth, it's a different story. You can see there both Resolution and Silent have been a bit more patient and have been taking the time to farm. They feel confident enough, it looks like, in their late game. Whereas Goomba, they seem more like they got the itch to fight. They just want to fight when they can. Mostly centering that around the Nightfall, I imagine, which there will be another one in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, so we'll see if even Goomba Gaming look to take things a bit slow at this point. You got Phase Boots now on your Night Stalker. Not going Earn. Someone else going to get it instead? No, maybe he'll get it after. We'll see. And for Storm Spirit, he's already got the Soul Ring, and we'll look to complete out an Orchid from here. After grabbing Treads, of course. We'll have to see. Maybe if your Storm Spirit goes very aggressive early, gets him some early kills, then you get a bit more greedy and go for a Bloodstone early, but I think an Orchid could suit nice here. Oh! Yoki walks in, says, how you doing, with a big Echo Slam, but RMN not too phased by that. Oh, nice catch from Chill! Drops down the baby nipple cogs and is now going to go toe-to-toe with Yoki and take him down. Rubik steps in with a nice kiss. Oh. Level 6, though. Anyways, bottom lane, Silent in a little bit of trouble, but Bake has to get out of there with no more mana. Oh, glimpse right back into trouble. Even a Static Storm for that one. They follow it up with a Doom onto a Moment, and a Moment's like, I got to take a moment and get the hell back because this hurts like hell. Uh-oh, mid lane. Look at this. Chill comes in from behind onto Resolution, drops down the cogs of the battery assault. He could get a nice little pick here, even in front of AA. Good grab. Yoki comes in from behind. Gets the return kill, but Clockwork still able to drop down Resolution. Look at this. A Moment. Able to sidestep and get away from that Ice Blast. Bounty Rune sitting and dancing right there, but they are able to zap down Aloha Dance. Courier shows up. Static Storm stolen and, well, used on the high ground. Not the best Static Storm, but he'll work with it, and he'll probably be able to even use it one more time before he has to part with it. But look at that. Goomba Gaming still getting a lot out of these skirmishes. It's 11 to 8 in their favor. And, well, at that moment, Storm Spirit able to get a nice little pick on the mid lane, grabbing a hold of the AA. Resolution comes back, fires off a couple of raises, but doesn't get the kill he wants. I thought Bake was going to be going for that rune, but he actually didn't commit for the jump. And now Aditi's going to be left here for Resolution. Oh, well, he will get denied, though.
Dire's middle tower
So he steps back. He's able to deny the tower, and Doom also goes down. I'm missing a couple of kills here left and right. This is what happens when you only got a couple of eyes on the map. "13 minutes in, 13 to 8. Not anything too dramatic, while Empire are falling behind as far as kills go and maybe some objectives. They're finding the farm, which is what's most important. They definitely have the lineup that benefits the most from all that farm, but they can't also afford to hand over to anything too bad. Oh, this is going to be bad. This Static Storm, yeah, he's going to be silenced, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Disruptor, really good hero against the likes of Storm Spirit. Now that forces someone like Storm Spirit to have to go a BKB. And you don't really want to have to go BKB. And if you don't go BKB, you need to make sure you're not caught like that. But that's easier said than done when you got something like a Yule's and soon to be probably a Yule's Blink Dagger on your Storm Spirit. Plus you got Blink Dagger initiation probably to come soon on your Earthshaker. Hell, this Disruptor, if he wants, can get a Blink Dagger. That's if he gets the farm, but you really never know. Oh, jump from Chill. See you later, Chill. Sends him right back, but Yoki's still going to be left with this a moment Night Stalker. Now, he's able to get that one. There's the Static Storm from Rubik that was stolen previously. Drops it there. Big damage. Aloha Dance does go down. And, well, it's going to be Silent dishing out the Doom onto Chill. The Clockwork now going to be silenced up. Quickly, you're going to see the ejection as EDE is going to be leaving. Now, Bake comes in. Big damage there. A big right click, but he's still alive. Bottles up, and it's going to be Goomba Gaming looking to reinitiate. Rocket flies out for the vision. They see Resolution. They slow him down and silence him up. And now here comes RMN. Holding onto the Omni Slash at least for now. Ooh, Resolution fakes out the Requiem one time. Does not commit for it. Yoki returns back to the lane out of the TP, and it looks like at this point Goomba Gaming might decide to pull out. I say that behind. There's an engagement there, but the pull actually happens right over here on the Silent as they are able to get that kill. Goomba Gaming hanging around for the long one here. They have to be careful as Aloha Dance is back and has Glimpse ready to go. But Chill, he's got hook shot. Who does he want to go for here?
Radiant's top tower is
Gotta be
under
careful.
attack.
Make a jump on the mid lane, thinking you're going to make a go on the Resolution. Then Aloha dances there. He'll drop a Static Storm, and you will be in for a rude awakening. Let me tell you what. Looks like he'll head back to bottom lane, though. Back on top, Yoki's like, I need to spend a little bit of me time. I've already got my essentials, the Tranquils and Soul Ring, and now I want a Blink Dagger. So let me get it. AA, yeah, he's not going more selfish. He's could get a Midas at some point to make it for the better, and well, maybe Aloha Dance is going to be the one to bring in a bit more of a greedy farm. It's not staying up for Arcanes. He's got Tranquils, but here we go. Fight breaks out. Fisher lands, but there's too many Goombas, and they're able to get the kill. They take down Aloha Dance. Very nicely done. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Resolution, if he does this good, he can get 2. Boom! See you later. Nicely set up right there. Yoki nearby. Secures that grab. And Jug will go down. Nothing else really needs to be said about it. Chill. Looks like he's going to build up into a Blink Dagger. Not Blink Dagger. I say that because the Blink Dagger was picked up from SF, but he's going to go into a Blade Mail. Hook shot, though, as he goes on the bottom for the AA. AA gets easily taken care of, but the Cold Feet's already dished. Does freeze him in place, and now it's going to be a Doom. Oh. Ancient Apparition, you did not die in vain. They get the return kill right there, and it is much worth. Now back on top lane. Yoki inching closer and closer towards Blink Dagger territory. Love to start taking down more of these tier 1 towers. They got the one down in the mid lane, but there's still one here on the bottom and top lane to work with, and then your supports can itemize a bit further. Resolution got that Blink Dagger as of recent, has the Yules, and already 1k gold saved up. He is your top of the net worth right now at about 8,800 gold. The next closest net worth value target on Goomba is Chill's Clockwork at 6k. Nearly a 3k gold difference. Things relatively even, though, as far as net worth goes. Goomba Gaming kind of got themselves back into the game with a couple of good swift team fights, but they get fights, they can't really follow with objectives, and then they kind of have what feels like mixed feelings about stepping back and farming up. I just feel like Empire seem to be continuing their farm beautifully, getting the most out of it across their side of the map. And now they're looking for something on bottom. Ooh, they drop down the field thinking that Night Stalker is running their way, but that's not the case. A moment immediately jukes up to the north, and Empire will not be able to find that gank opportunity. Bummer. Chill ends up completing out that Blade Mail, so the damage reflected back could be coming from, well, anyone. If they manage to time it out appropriately, he could really reflect back a lot onto the Earthshaker, hell, even Resolution and Shadow Fiend. What about Silent here? Midas, Blink. Okay, okay. Does he have something else on Courier? What is this? What is this? TP, okay. Nothing too crazy. Probably your standard Agnum's buildup. coming next here on your Doom. Getting the most out of that Doom as much as you can. Give me that frickin' creep. Silent jumps in mid lane. He's got drums. I don't know if I didn't notice those drums already or what, but oh well. Hey, look at this. Goomba Gaming make the call to try to go behind the back of Empire and take out the Roche. And they got a head start on it, taking it down to half-life, but oh boy, here we go. They're going to move near the pit. It's going to pop, jump in, Echo Slam from Yoki. The absolute destruction of Goomba Gaming inside the pit. A triple kill for Resolution. Bake jumps in. Does he take the Aegis? He does not. It goes down, and it's picked up from Resolution. Oh, they're moving in. They're moving forward. If they get a good catch, there's the fissure. There's the kill. Holy crap. Yep, that was not the right call to make. Goomba Gaming tried to make a go at the Roche, but Empire are onto him. Smoke up, beeline it towards the pit. They just jump in and just take a hot, steamy deuce all over him. I don't know how else to describe it. And even though it looks like at the top of your screen it's 18-15 and Goomba may be ahead, with that fight, oh, look at that. Empire. Nearly 4K of a net worth advantage swung their way. All right, a moment, throwing together. He's got the medallion already, and now he's going to go for the Agnum Scepter. That provides a good amount of map control. Get that guy a gem, and you can look to try to take some of the map back for you. Goomba Gaming? Goomba Gaming certainly could need it. This is going to be pretty rough at this point. Always want to fly. Still saving some gold, man. Is he going to go for minus? Oh, the blink now complete on Yoki. Oh, wow. And they get the nice connection onto RMN while he's doing the Ancient stack. Forces him out and away, and he'll have to go back towards the lane. He's going to try to be the dark horse right here for Goomba Gaming. The one to kind of put the team on his back, but is he going to be able to do it? I don't know, man. There's going to be a lot on his shoulders. And you're looking at the other side, you're going to see a gloriously farmed Doom, huge Shadow Fiend, and then an Earthshaker is even going to have a lot. Here we go, though. Empire, after already winning a pretty big team fight, they're like, let's get a tier 1 tower. We have taken plenty of time to farm on up. Let's start doing some objectives. So they lead off with this top one. While they do this, Goomba Gaming are doing other things. They might go for a trade instead on this mid lane tier 1, but they better go fast because Empire could put up a defense. This tier 1's going to be down momentarily. There's no TP quite yet, but they're going to go grab some TPs. They want to get the defense, and they come in. Ice Blast will connect on the Chill, and so will the Echo follow through from Yoki. Fissure lands. Chill should go down. Nice setup. Static Storm coming out from Aloha Dance. They get the kill, taking down Chill. And Bake is going to have to do the TP ball lightning away from this one, and will. Barely gets out, makes it away, but look at this, up to the north, a moment, making fisticuffs here with Silent, and Silent just like, what are you doing? Throws out the Doom, and there's the raise. Resolution cleans that one up, ends up being a 2-for-1 trade when the dust settles, and it's going to be 19-17. Somehow, Goombas still have more kills in this game, but it always seems to be Empire who come out in ahead. Very scary farmed Shadow Fiend up here. Oh man. Resolution's just like, I don't feel comfortable here. I'm going to quickly farm up this wave and just blink out. And now he's like, maybe I can go in. Maybe if I go in there, I have a nice Yule's Requiem set up and I can get a quick kill. And then he second guesses himself and is like, I'm going to pull away. Not worth it. But hey, that safe, precautious play, or safe, cautious play of blinking away from those creeps might have just saved him. He does have a Yule's, though, and Yule's against Jug is just so nice. Oh, they try to get something set up what looked like with the Ice Blast, but it's not going to be there. They're persistent, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is your Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan assist to dunk setup right there. That's just the communication already being nicely in sync. Yoki lays out the fissure at the moment that resolution is already blinked in, and they don't even need to use the Yules. They just get the Requiem off in good time, and your Jug, who's supposed to be that dark horse that one to fall back on, well, he falls on his back. He goes down. It's not looking good for Goomba. Maybe looking to shake off the rust. This is their debut Star Ladder match. It's a tough task here going against the big dogs here in Empire. But they definitely had a nice early charge in this game. But this is just where things feel like it could be slipping away. But they're persistent, man. Look at this. A moment. The back end of Nightfall. Scouting out maybe an opportunity to make a go onto the AA. But at that moment, Empire are able to finish out the Tier 2 tower top lane. So, they got their swagger. They're walking. Who's going to mess with us? We're Empire. Goomba Gaming, man. A lot of the hardcore Goomba Gaming fans hoping that they put on a good show to lead things in. And, well, it is still a best-of-3 series, so I'm not counting this one out quite yet for either team, but okay, they get their jump down. They want to go for always want to fly. They get the kill there, but now they're walking away as Resolution shows up. He's going to Yules? No, he doesn't want to go. Probably going to be too hard to fake out or take out Bake. He did have a low set of mana, but he can always just kind of ball lightning away from the mid lane. Oh, he catches the back end of that one. They still push on, move forward. They get a moment with the Doom, and they finish off the Night Stalker here. Yoki walks down the low front, and here comes Goomba out from the base, trying to scout out up near the secret shop, but Empire are already out the back door. Or are they? Resolution jumps in, Requiem Blast, and they take out Chill. But the Blade Mail was popped and blows up Resolution. He goes down and hands over the bounty. Yoki barely alive. Walks right through a safety zoned static storm kinetic field. Now it's Bake, who's going to have to powerball way out. Glimpsing back, though, is going to be RMN. That ward, is it going to heal him? Is it going to heal him? Aloha Dance, the support might take him down. Hit the ward. There you go. He's still moving, though. 1 second, glimpse. No, he doesn't need it. He was just doing all that work for Silent to jump back and get the double. That 2 for special comes after he's able to finish off the storm just before that. And Goomba, all they get is a takedown of Resolution after Clockwork was able to quickly put out the Blade Mail after the Yules. And that's something I did forget to say during the draft, and that's a lot of these Blade Mail heroes can typically have a pretty fair time against these Yule Shadow Fiends, just for that reason alone. Alright, Night Stalker drops down the ultimate here. Still 2 components away, about 1,500 gold before he can finish out the Zagnum Scepter. Look at him run around right now with these mud golems. He'll make a go. AA eventually does finish off the catch-up Midas. It's just before the 30-minute mark, but better late than never, as he can use this to farm towards his sweet Agnum Scepter. Plus, it helps him get a serious boost in XP, as he definitely needs the levels. Level 11 is next on the list here. Getting that level 2 Ice Blast can really move it on up. I was going to say can really take it to the next level, but that would just have been ridiculous. But you can see, even just off that one camp, man, look at that. He's almost level 11. Go, Midas. Here we go. It's Goomba Gaming, though. They got to dig deep. Pull this game back. Smoked up. What can we do? We got to find the jump opportunity. Is it going to be mid lane? Are we considering a go onto the AA? Now Resolution's here. We drop down the Sentry Ward. Not going to see a whole lot. But that is Resolution with a butterfly. Okay. I mean, do you see this Jug probably throwing together an MKB anytime soon? I certainly don't. Neither this Storm. He needs those right clicks. And I don't know if Resolution's going to be doing any more of those Yules Requiems on a Clockwork anymore.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
But Empire going to be able to move themselves down this mid lane and secure this tier 2 tower. Goomba Gaming might have to fall back on a high ground defense at this point, as this game continues to slip away from them. Now it's Empire up ahead as far as kills go, 23 to 21. I mean, this graph got out of control real quick, pushing well past the 15k net worth advantage for them. But they're going to play it a bit disciplined here. They move back as 5 and probably towards the Roche pit, where it will be up in about 10 seconds time. Well, it might be bad timing here if they move in to scout it and it's not there, and then they leave. They move in to scout it. Don't leave. Don't leave. It's going to be there. Don't leave, Aloha Dance. You stay there. There you go. Hey. He's up. Let's do it. Look at this guy, though. A moment stalking through the woods. Empire are doing Roche. Where's Clockwork? Is he rocketing? He doesn't have a rocket. Oh, he does have a rocket, but he's not using it. Oh! No! That's not what you want to do! Uh-oh. Made the jump onto Illusion. Immediately Empire. Jump up and above. Though they don't catch the Requiem. And Silent gets trapped in Cog, so Goomba got that going for him, which is nice. And they TP out. They're like, what the hell happened? But Empire is eventually able to take down the Jug. And now they might get a sweet treat in a moment here. Oh, good catch with the raise. Force forward. Yoki, boom! Got him with the fissure. Good grab. Empire ended up taking down 2, and now this Roche becomes a lot easier. Oh. Well, unfortunately for Goomba Gaming, Clockwork probably needed to be there with the rocket. I mean, they were probably checking across the map, doing the deduction as far as where Empire could be, but there was no scout onto the Roche. And then he made that jump onto the poor little Aloha Dance Illusion, and then things got pretty sloppy. Empire just tried to seize the opportunity by jumping in there, but Goomba Gaming were surprisingly able to slip out for the most part, but there were a few stragglers. And, well, they're dead now. Bake now, like I said, he has to get a BKB because, well, he can't do anything against a Disruptor when he gets his ultimate. And he still has the unfortunate fact of having to go against a Doom that doesn't care about BKB. This is just a hard Storm game. And, you know, he's 30 minutes. He doesn't have an Orchid. Doesn't have a, you know, Bloodstone. Just a BKB. It's hard stuff. But as far as options for what you wanted to do in that mid-lane matchup against the Shadow Fiend, there just weren't very many. I mean, they maybe could have considered going with something like a Viper. It's pretty single-target intensive, but I don't know. They'll have to make the best of it here. They're now being pressured inside their base with a high ground defense. Hook shot, I hear it go off. It's not going to connect. Chill's over on the left-hand side, trying to make a flank move, but he's going to whiff. This is just ridiculous. I mean, I gander over to the left-hand side of the screen and just look at the net worth difference. Oh, hold on, though. Long jump in comes out from Storm as he pops his BKB. And, well, he's going to get welcomed with that Doom thereafter. But Doom, it was stolen and now used back. They move on forward. They get Resolution down, but it's just as Aegis. They'd already taken down 2 of Goomba at this point. But Aloha Dance now trapped, going toe-to-toe. Chill. Right-click down from Resolution. The rest of Goomba Gaming on the retreat as they're the last 2 defenders. EDE, man, he stole some serious spells. Doom, then Echo Slam, but unfortunately can't put him to strong use. Now the Yule's on to Chill. Double buyback from him and from the Rubik. They try their best to keep Empire out from their base. They are able to take down Aloha Dance. The rest of Empire look to head to the high ground and up to the hills. They do take down AA, though, on the way out, this Goomba. And they're not letting up quite yet. No hook shot yet on this Clockwork, but he thinks about still moving and chasing. But they did manage to put up a defense. Tier 3 was not taken. They did have to use a couple of buybacks. They got the Aegis down, but, you know, it's not enough really to get them back in this game. It will give them a bit of a boost. I'm sure they got a nice little net worth swing because of the rubber band, but I still am not convinced that this is going to be enough for them to be in the game. I'm just going to throw you up in Yules because that's my rune. So Resolution just putting Clockwork in his pace, and it's a double rune. There's another bounty that shows up. The illusion's going to be there on the bottom. But what I was going to go into before that fight broke out is just if you look, just look at the net worth, man. If you've been blindsided like me as far as looking at the left hand of your screen, it's Resolution and Silent up and above. And even Yoki now in top 3. It's over double net worth difference. What is that? 12K net worth difference from the top of the net worth for Goomba to the top of the net worth of Empire, that being Resolution here. Which, what does he got? What did he get? He's got Home of the Dominator. What was that? Satanic? Satanic Recipe going for the heart? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He actually almost has that heart. He might just buy out. And then you got a freaking... Oh, I said heart, but you know what I meant. A Reaver. He's almost got his Reaver to finish out the Satanic. So, 35 minutes in. It's Goomba Gaming behind at this point. Trying to find out what plan B might be here. Put up a good defense. Ice Blast connects on a moment, and he better get the hell out of there because there's a conga line of Empire members coming his way. He is still in lane. He is dead. He is dead. They are going to swarm. They blink in. There's the Yules. They don't need to Requiem. The kinetic field, and they just kill him with a couple of nukes. Yeah. Ice Blast lands. You look at the mini-map. You see that maybe everyone's missing, so you get the hell out of there. But Goomba Gaming, I can understand. Maybe a bit of frustration. They just want to get that bit of farm while they can. Mid lane, though, they make the jump. They go for RMN. They get the Doom onto him. And he gets force staffed out to safety. He is beelining it for the fountain. Oh, please. Oh, please. He's trying to sidestep the Ice Blast, but he can't. Oh, Deny not going to be there either. It's Silent who gets the kill. Oh, no. That's no good. Jug out. 1 minute, no buyback. Empire in the base. They're looking to end this one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As they make a move on to the tier 3. What is the final hurrah? A long jump in and out from Bake. Look at me! Look at me! Don't go for the Rex! That distraction play is not going to work, buddy. And Empire easily take over the top set of racks, looking to go for the set in the middle next. And that might as well be the conclusion of this one. Let's just say the white flag probably being tied to the flagpole at this moment for Goomba. Getting ready to raise it up. It was a really nice, strong start from Goomba Gaming. Empire just kind of withstand and hold, and I felt like they were ahead for the longest time, but that Roche fight definitely sealed it. But here we go. They go out. BKB pop. Bake tries to jump in, make a go into Resolution, but doesn't get a lot out of it. Meanwhile, behind, Chill makes the jump, connects, but also locks in himself and the Night Stalker. They get decimated. Agnum, Scepter, Disruptor. No items for you. It's an AoE Doom on top of the Doom they already got. Just so farmed, so gross at this point. It's Empire cleaning house. Triple kill for Resolution as they clean out the last set of racks. Goomba, a team who don't want to tap out quite yet. Never say die. And now it's going to be Empire moving to the bottom lane to go for the Megas. And look at Bake. Coming in from behind, trying to get the easy kill in the AA. Can he get it at least? Yeah, he got it. All right. Creating space. No. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Jump in, quick level death. Silent gets that kill. Oh, man. No mercy. And it's a 5-man wipe. Empire just go one by one, take what they want, now go for the last set of racks, but the good game has been called, and we are all done here. Game number 1 of this best of 3 comes to a close in about 38 minutes in. It's Team Empire getting their victory. Very well played, even from the early on movement. Remember Yoki going from his off lane to the mid. He even gets the courier snipe. There was a crazy level 1 engagement that went on for what felt like 1 to 2 minutes there at the start of the match, which unfortunately almost could have been huge for Goomba. But the biggest moment that game was the Empire engagement into the Roche, where they just easily 5-manned down the Goomba gang. So with that, though, that wraps up game number 1. We're going to be going right now into game number 2. Goomba Gaming looking to get a win here to take it to game 3. Empire on match point and 1 win away from making it out from stage 1 of Star Ladder Season 12 undefeated. So With that, I'm KotLGuy here on Beyond the Summit, bringing you the English coverage. We're going to come back, or we're going to go to a very small break, and we'll come back with game number 2, folks. Please stick around.
G2A.com, the best video game store ever!
What?
Fast as lightning! Solid as a rock! Cheap as duck! What's more, you can sell on it because it's also a marketplace. Remember G2A.com, the best video game store ever!